What was the definition of pleasure and intimacy according to the ancient Indian texts like Kama Sutra?
So our entire understanding of it is कि it is a book about positions. कोई ले देकर अच्छा positions के बारे हाँ ये तो ऐसी है nudge, you know, that kind of thing. Aista aista from studying it, I realized that this book, the Kama Sutra, is misunderstood.
Okay.
It is a book written in 7 sections. It was written for men of wealth and leisure and power to how to live their best life.
Okay.
So the first section is about how to build your house, how many bedrooms you should have, how to decorate the bedrooms.
Okay.
The 64 kalas, the 64 skills of the Kama Sutra, which is everything from singing, dancing, music, to speaking foreign languages, to doing word riddles, all this. This was for men. So it's not that they're teaching women. This is a time when women were not taught to read or write.
Okay.
This is written in 300 and something AD, so almost 2000 years ago. And the idea was that this improves your personality. Aajkal agar aap पूछो किसी से कि you know what makes somebody attractive, they'll give you 1,000 reasons. Kama Sutra said कि अगर suppose कोई बहुत good looking है, आदमी या औरत जो भी, and you think, oh, they're so hot, I want to be with them. आप कितनी देर उनकी शक्ल देख लोगे? 10 मिनट, 15 मिनट, उसके बाद क्या? It's the conversation.
Yes.
It's the interaction. So it's about developing your personality, because they say कि जितनी आपकी personality बेहतर है, जितनी आप diverse चीज़ों पर बात कर सकते हैं, that's what makes you more desirable.
Okay.
So it's quite fascinating.
Okay. And it's quite deep. It's not just the surface level things.
Yeah.
It's very deep.
It's very deep.
And
Yeah.
the real things, basically.
The real thing. Exactly. So the first section is about all that. Second section is about pleasure. So this is the thing that people, you know, there's a chapter on positions, there's a chapter on kissing, there's a chapter on oral sex, there's a chapter on love bites. ये सब चीज़ों के बारे इधर लिखा गया है.
Okay.
Third chapter is on how to find the perfect wife. Fourth chapter is on how to make her fall in love with you so that she agrees to marry you. So आजकल जो कहते हैं ना कि हाँ जी पुराने ज़माने में तो फोटो भेज देते थे, कभी देखते नहीं थे. Kama Sutra के ज़माने में not only did you see the person, उनको you had to make them fall in love with you. And that's what made it a good relationship.
Wow.
Fifth chapter is how to seduce another man's wife. क्योंकि अगर दूसरा कोई आदमी बहुत powerful है, how do you get to his power? You get to him through his wife.
Why is that required?
So it's very political.
Okay.
It was not about cheating just because, oh, I'm bored with my partner. It's a very political move. Okay? If you want to access another guy, one king wants to get to another king, whatever, well, you get to him through the women. The sixth chapter is about the courtesans, because of zamane mein it was legal. There were rules. There was a ministry for them. Seventh one is about the jadoo tona.
Oh, Jadoo Tona is also
Jadoo
important.
Tona. It's all about कि अगर तुम इसमें ये मिला के ये काजू ये बादाम की जिस कूट के इसको ऐसे इधर खिला दो इसको ये पिला दो तो they'll, you know, that kind of nonsense. So it's quite a silly chapter. I mean, it's fairly pointless. जो हमारा second section है, which is on pleasure. This is the only one which is for men and women both.
Okay.
And वात्स्यायन अपनी introduction में कहते हैं कि अब लोग मुझे कहेंगे कि क्या कर रहे हो तुम? Women don't understand anything. And he says that it's so stupid to think that you want women to practice this, but you don't want them to learn it. Like, what's wrong with you? And this is another thing that is so missing in today's world. But what really got me, what really made me excited about the Indian erotic literatures was that this is the only ones that focus on a woman's pleasure. All of the other ones that we have, like the ancient Chinese, the ancient Japanese, the ancient Persian, because everybody's got them.
Right.
They're all very much about
Man-centric.
men.
Okay, man-centric.
It's the actor's sex, it's what the man wants, it's a man's pleasure. These ones are totally focused on the woman's pleasure, because they say that if the woman has full pleasure, the universe stays in balance. So the wellness of the universe depended on the pleasure of the woman.
Why do they say this?
They say that Earth is a woman. So the Kama festivals, so there were the Kama Utsavs, okay, the love festivals. Not like Valentine's Day where you have couples. के लिए. This was not for that. The Kama Utsav was to bring the earth to her pleasure because they believed कि जब famine होता है, flood होता है, इस तरह की avalanches होती हैं, इस तरह की जब problems होती हैं, हमारी understanding होगी कि ये भगवान की punishment है, that God is angry with you. They said it's because the earth has forgotten her pleasure.
And this is a reaction.
This is her reaction कि she's become sad. She's become niras. She has to be brought back to her pleasure. So the Kama Utsavas were literally celebrated by women to bring the earth to her pleasure. So the men were not even involved over here. Unlike today where we say, okay, you wash off your makeup, you put on an old nightie, you turn off the light, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready. There they believed that if you're going to make love, it was special. So you dressed up for it. You did your shringhar, you did everything. And each thing had its own importance. So जैसे पैरों के नीचे आलता लगाया जाता था. And that had a very special erotic message. So there was one festival where women would put alta on their feet and then you would go and touch the tree trunk with it. Yeah. So you'd actually kick the tree trunk to pass that desire, your own sexual desire to the tree.
To the nature.
To the tree. So that the tree would blossom more.
Wow.
Because they believe अगर दो लोग, if they can be mutually pleasured, अगर दोनों के बीच में अच्छी तरह से mutual pleasure है, तो वो relationship stable हो जाती है. अगर सब relationships इस तरह से stable हो गई, society will become stable.
Yeah.
Society stable होगी तो kingdom stable रहा. And they always say that, okay, a man's pleasure is quite comparatively faster and easier.
Okay.
Takes a woman much longer to get there. Much longer. And Vatsen says, so how do I create this relationship? Jahan that pleasure of the woman becomes so important that even though a man is saying, if I can reach there in 5 minutes, why should I work on her for 2 hours, 3 hours and get her to that point? Mujhme isme, mera isme kya bhala? And so Vatsen says that to explain it to them, you have to make it aspirational. Like you have to make sure that you have to give them a good reason. So if I say the balance of the universe depends on it, they may or may not listen. So he says to the men, he says, agar you can bring your wife to pleasure fully, your business will do better. They actually believed that agar ek half, which is the women, unki zindagi dukhi hai, niras hai.
Right.
How do you expect the universe to be in balance? It's not.
Exactly. Very true.
I don't know if you've heard this story of where Kamdev is bhasam karot by Shivji, where he tries to interrupt Shivji's meditation. So
yes,
where he wants Shivji to fall in love with Parvati. So he's trying to ruin his meditation. And Shivji gets very angry. So he opens his third eye. वो भस्म कर देते हैं उनको. And at this point, Rati, Kamdev's wife, says, I don't want to live without him. I'm going to die. So all the gods tell her, no, you can't die. Kyunki, how can the world exist without love and desire? So you continue his work and we'll find a way of bringing him back.
Okay.
And so we believe that Rati wrote most of the erotic text. So it was written by a woman. Like, now these are stories that we create to explain certain things. Maybe to explain the female pleasure or whatever.
Exactly.
I mean, we still say it actually to men that ejaculation is not your orgasm. It's not, a lot of them believe that it is. There is a lot more pleasure to be had. Far more. And that pleasure is your sexual energy, which if you can harness, it can really raise you to a much higher level. And that can only come when you focus on your partner's pleasure because it goes further and her pleasure brings you more.
Let's unlock that today. I think the stage is set. We have understood the importance, the relevance, and what magic it can bring to your lives. So let's try to take maximum from you and help our audience to unlock this energy.
Absolutely.
सबसे पहले तो मैं ये जानना चाहती हूँ कि ये जो भी हमने बातें करी एंशिएंट बुक्स वाली, these are beautiful, sounds wholesome. Talking about today's love, in the era of Bumble and swipe right and left and all these things, is it still relevant today, whatever we have discussed? all these
Absolutely.
energies and everything. Is it still relevant today?
It absolutely is. There was an American who made a video. He was visiting India. He said, इधर आके मुझे dating culture से डर लग रहा है क्योंकि आजकल ये जब से dating apps खुले हैं, people believe it's just for hookups. This is their idea of being offered random amounts of availability.
Yeah.
कि कहीं पर भी चले जाओ, कोई भी मिल जाएगा. You can just hook up with them.
Right.
This was the case maybe 15 years ago in the West. People have understood that they are actually there to find a connection. At the end of the day, we all need love. We all need connection. We all need relationships.
Yeah.
The only difference is that we've decided that we are not going to settle for anything bad. Ek zamana tha when particularly women were not educated properly, they weren't working, they weren't earning. They didn't have a choice. Jo unko diya gaya, they had to accept it. Today we say that that is not the case. That is not necessary. I have 3 children.
Okay.
My eldest one is married. They met on Tinder. My youngest one is going to be married soon, well, whenever. They met on Hinge.
Okay.
मेरी अभी 4 nieces की शादी हुई है. They all met on Bumble.
Okay.
So the possibilities of finding love
Yeah.
are fine. वही चीज़ कोई पंडित लेके आए, आपके पेरेंट्स को दिखाए कि हाँ जी ये लड़का है, इसकी बायो पेरेंट्स देख रहे हैं. Now the boy or the girl are looking for themselves.
Yeah.
And they're looking and saying, Acha, these things I like, these things I don't like so much. They can start to decide from there. But in the middle, they had also added things like political views. Because I think the world has got very divided over politics now. We can't coexist
Right.
in difference anymore. My husband and I have totally opposite political views.
Okay.
I don't know how we manage. We just don't talk about it. We fight over it a lot. हम बहुत लड़ाई करते हैं उसके बारे में. But a lot of people today believe that the way that it's driving the world forward, they want to walk on the same path. They want to think alike.
But don't you think that also to some extent kills the spark?
No.
I mean, some differences and some similarities are good to have.
Differences are always good to have, but politics is no longer just something that you can discuss. It is become that important. It has divided the world. A lot of the dating apps have added, what is your thoughts on climate change? Because people are saying that if you don't feel the same way about me
Right.
as on climate change, I don't want to be with you.
right.
Because it is so important for us right now. Differences to honge hi honge. You've got to have
there's-
some this thing.
There will still be differences.
Yeah.
And maybe also because now both the people involved in a relationship have their own opinions.
Yes.
Unlike back then.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for watching this clip, and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy the entire conversation even more. Link of full podcast is in the description below.